Hello guys, and welcome to Bush Life. Alright, so in today's episode, I'm actually going to be doing schoolwork. Because why not? Anyways, I've got the, that is not a laptop, that is an iPad. Get in there. I've got the lappy toppy right here. It says my school name on there, so I'm covering it up. I should probably do something about that. I'm sure I've got a pen to scribble it out. Should I probably be scribbling it out? Probably not. Do I care? Not at all. I couldn't scribble it out, so I just took the entire sticker off as a whole. It's under there. Under my shelf. I'm not going to show you it. Basically, what's going on here is, you see I'm in year 11 and going into year 12 in like a month. You know, the part where it really counts. And I failed English for the last unit. Not because I was bad at it. It was more personal stuff. We're not going to get into that. But the point is, I kind of need to pass it now. So, you know, pass grade 12. So, I have a lot of motivation to make videos. So I figured if I combine the two together, maybe we'll have such a good English assignment. They're going to have to make a whole new letter. In fact, I told the teacher that, so I've kind of got to live up to it now. So, without further ado, let's put my password in that I'm not going to tell you, and time-lapse myself editing my draft. So, yeah, it should be fun, and after that I'll explain what I'm actually doing with this assignment. I've also got my iPad down here. This iPad's got some stories to tell. So maybe we'll sit down and have some story times today instead of... It's a hot day, so I don't really want to melt. Should be fun. Have some story time today, do some schoolwork, all that fun stuff. Not really. It'll be fine. Let's time-lapse school. Alright, so drafting is done now. There was some weird moth sitting on my hat during that. I kept looking at and this is really weird. But their bums were conjoined together. They were like glued to each other by the bottom. And I had to separate them. I don't know what was going on there, but their bums were stuck together. It was a bit weird. But apart from that, it went pretty normal. I got the drafting done, so get that this week submitted to the teacher. If we're lucky, we won't have to go back and do a whole bunch of work to it. If we're unlucky, we're going to be sitting here doing another editing session. Who knows what's going to happen? But yeah, I'll find out what happens with that over the next week. So now I'm going to do some story time and we'll do our pumpkin check and our tree check for the video. It should be quite fun. Anyways, let's do that now. Alright, coming over to our pumpkins over here. Could be better results. I'll say that. They've been eaten. They're dead. Well, not really dead, but definitely eaten, which I do not appreciate. As for the pumpkins in the tire, same deal. Thumbs down. And the tree here, I don't understand how this thing's still standing. But what I do know is there's a lizard that's been living in that hole down in there. little bit scared to stick my hands in there in case it jumps out. Alright, and as promised, some story time. I just got impaled by a brick. And this roof, I seriously need to sort this out. It is terrible. It's terrible. Get out of my face. Right, anyway. So iPad here. See it? It's 8 years old. This is an 8-year-old iPad. It works better than one I've had for 3 years. Which, by the way, doesn't work at all. I've had this iPad for 8 years. I've taken this thing everywhere with me, basically. Just to put it into perspective how cool this iPad is. This thing I have taken with me in the pool. Under the pool. Like under the water. And it still works. Look. It still works. Still works. I've taken this thing in the water with me. I've put in this thing in creeks. Still works. I've filmed stuff in it. Camping videos. I've actually got the videos up. Yeah, this iPad, it's honestly the most trusty device I reckon I've had. 8 years and it still works better than anything new that I buy. Like, I've got a laptop, I've got a phone, and I still find myself coming back to this thing to use when I got to do stuff. Just because it's held up so well. And it works better than most devices. Now, unfortunately, on the very last day of grade 9, which is 2 years ago now, you can see it's cracked. It did slip out of my hand slightly, and it used to have a screen protector on it, which has broken since, unfortunately. But, yeah, as it hit the ground, the screen protector came off it, and it chipped the corner right here. And I guess in the heat, it's just spread, unless maybe something fell on it, I don't know. But, yeah, unfortunate, but it is what it is. But yeah, it still works better than anything else I've bought since I got this thing in grade 4, I'm in grade 11, and I'm still using it. But this thing, good stuff. You may have noticed it that I've used it in my spin the wheel videos as well. Yeah, good device, good device. Hopefully I can reach a 10-year mark with using this thing. I don't really want to see it go. Just one of those handy devices that I just keep using over and over, you know? Anyways, that's enough story time. Let's move on. I'm gonna be honest, it's starting to get to a point where I'm questioning if I'm gonna be able to grow a garden down here. It's just, you know, it's not working. For 2024, I wanted to make this a fully sustainable place, food and water-wise. I'll be honest, I don't think that's gonna be able to happen, food and water-wise, anymore. It's just too hard with all the animals, you know? And everything else, the drought really isn't helping. It's just, growing these kind of things, it's getting real hard. Coming into my last year of school, I'm probably not going to be able to be down here every afternoon to water things, which does make growing stuff pretty difficult. And with the creek getting lower and lower, my water depleting faster and faster, I'm starting to think the option of having a sustainable future down here isn't really on the table anymore, in terms of a garden anyway. I believe if I'm going to, you know, have a garden down here and try to have this whole self-sustainable future thing, I'm definitely going to have to mix up my strategy for 2024. And having everything all out in the open like this, it's not doing it for me. It's just not working. It's honestly, it's been a bit of disaster. It was a cool idea in here. And at first, it was a cool idea. Everything seemed to be going well. But when you lay it out, you spend a few months with this idea trying to grow stuff, things just keep dying, getting eaten, sun's too hot, melting everything. It's not working. It's not working at all now. I'll tell you, I had big plans for this place, you know. I wanted to have stuff growing everywhere. I've got stuff in the back room of the tent back there that I just haven't planted because I know the second I plant it out here, it's going to die. It's gone, just like that. It's gone. Now, I had plans back here with the autumn tree. Plans to turn this back area into a little Japanese themed garden area. I might still do that because it's growing. I guess that's just one of those plants that's used to being out here, so that might still be an idea on the table. Maybe. We'll see how it goes over Christmas holidays, that kind of stuff. Yeah, pond, non-existent basically. Well, basically what I'm thinking is for my future plants and maybe stuff like the pumpkins, if I can get them through the rest of this year. My plan is to migrate all the other plants. I want to make like a greenhouse type building. Fully enclosed tent building. A whole new tent building. Don't know where I'm going to build it, but I want to make it fully enclosed. Maybe over here somewhere, so that no animals can get in. Have it so that I can have sunlight come in, but you know, be able to shut it off at night so stuff can't get in, all that kind of good stuff. Just stuff like that. So some sort of greenhouse type tent. That's what I'm thinking will be my best bet. I think that's going to be one of the projects I'm going to work straight away come 2024. As it is, I'm pretty sure I said this at the start of the series, aka the end of last year. It's just the time of the year, you know, things are busy. I just don't have the time to do it now, all the supplies. So, you know, it'll be a next year thing, but hopefully I can get something up around here and we can get the plants that are in there growing. A nice, safe, cozy home. That is the hope. That is what I'm working towards, and I hope I can achieve that. I hope I can still have some sort of garden out here. But, yeah, we'll just have to see how things go. In the meantime, we've got an English assignment to do. And that's top priority at the moment, you know? Let's do that, eh? Okay, I'll see you guys in like a week's time and we'll see if we need to change anything or not. I'll see you guys then. Me and beautiful partner are currently down here. There's a storm about to happen.
Boom.
A big one. We have 2 minutes to get back to the house before the storm hits.
Boom, boom. Hello, thunder.
That's not good. It's also starting to rain. Don't worry, I've handed in my English draft though, so it's fine. Until we get hit by a tree. Until that one falls down. That's not good, actually.
I think this weekend is when it does. When we're not here.
I want it to fall down.
I know.
Well, gonna go to the house now. Probably got about a minute before the storm fully hits. It's gonna be a big boy.
Big boy.
Hopefully no damage happens.
Yeah.
Summer storms are fun. Kind of. Not really.
Feels like your thumbness.
Oh, that was lightning. You see that lightning there? Yeah, we gotta go before a tree kills us.
Group death.
You gonna do the thing? Oh, Joy, you just take it. Oh, yuck. A piece of mud just fell on my phone screen. Okay, that's cute. We're going now. The mud does it. Anything to say?
Potatoes.
Okay, let's go.
I don't like storms.
Lovely. Guys, you're never gonna believe who has returned. Richard, buddy! Long time no see, man. Good to see you again, friend. What are you doing? Where have you been, buddy? It's been quite a few months, or 2 to be exact, since I last saw you, man. You've come to help me with my English, have you? That's great, man. Good to see you. Alright, so now that Richard is back, I'm feeling pumped up to get in some English. More or less. And I've got my draft feedback back. It is a bit cryptic, but I'm sure I can decipher it and figure things out and maybe pass the subject. That would probably be good. And I've got also an update. Some things changed and my teacher actually managed to get me the pass for the previous subject, meaning I passed that one and didn't fail it, so I'm too good. I'll let you guys on a secret. Arrow should be in the next episode. And the English is complete. Finally. I handed in my English and it's raining. Maybe this is a good sign. Maybe it means I'll pass. I'll update you guys in the future when I find out. Thanks for watching.